Today, we are going to read one of my favorite stories. It's called Mice and Beans. So, why don't you grab your treasures book and go to page 303 if you'd like to read along with me. And in this, you're going to see some different Spanish words. You guys know that I learned French, so I don't know exactly if I'm saying these correct. You can always ask um, Mrs. Oakley about it. But it's kind of cool when you can be doing Spanish and reading at the same time. So, this person right here, this is Rosa Maria. So, we're going to read a story about her. Here we go. Rosa Maria lived in a tiny house with a tiny yard. But she had a big heart, a big family, and more than anything, she loved to cook big meals for them. Give me a thumbs up if you like to cook too. In 1 week, her youngest grandchild, little Catalina, would be 7 years old, and the whole family would squeeze into her casita for the party. What do you guys think casita means? I bet it's about her house if they're all coming over, right? Rosa Maria didn't mind because she believed what her mother had always said. When there's room in the heart, there's room in the house, except for a mouse. Let's go to the next page. Oh no, do you guys see this little mouse? Trouble. All right, page 306. Look what's happening. It doesn't even look like she knows about it. Sunday, Rosa Maria planned the menu. Enchiladas, rice and beans. No dinner was complete without rice and beans, birthday cake, lemonade, and a piñata filled with candy. She ordered the birthday present, something little Catalina had wanted for a long time. Satisfied with the plans, she wiped down the table so she wouldn't get mice and took out a mouse trap just in case. She was sure she had set one the night before, but now she couldn't find it. Maybe she'd forgotten. When it was all set and ready to snap, she turned off the light and went to bed. Do you think she really forgot to set that mousetrap? What do you think is happening? I don't think she even knows about it. All right, let's go to the next page. Monday. Rosa Maria did the laundry. She washed and ironed her largest tablecloth and the 24 napkins that matched. But when she finished, she only counted 23. No importa, she said. It doesn't matter. So what if someone has a napkin that doesn't match? The important thing is that we are all together. After dinner, she swept the floor and checked the mousetrap. But it was missing. Didn't I set one last night, she wondered. She hurried to the cupboard to fetch another, and when it was all set and ready to snap, she turned off the light and went to bed. What do you think really happened to that napkin? Do you see some clues here in the pictures? Interesting. Let's go to the next page. Look at her with all those napkins. That's a lot to iron, isn't it? I wonder what she's going to be doing over here. Let's read. Tuesday, Rosa Maria walked to the market. She filled her big bolsa with tortillas, cheese, red sauce, white rice, pinto beans, and a bag of candy. She bought a piñata, and on her way home, she stopped at the pasteleria, to order the cake. After dinner, she washed the dishes and checked the mouse trap. But it had vanished. Do you think it really vanished? Que boba soy! Silly me! I must have forgotten again. She hurried to the cupboard to fetch another, and when it was set and ready to snap, she turned off the light and went to bed. All right, stop here and answer this question. What clues did the illustrations, the pictures, give you that this story is a fantasy? Tell your mom and dad. Look at this is the next page. There is the piñata. Oh my, looks like she's cooking up a storm, doesn't it? I see a little mouse tail over here. I wonder what's going to happen next. Wednesday. Rosa Maria prepared the enchiladas. She noticed the piñata was missing a few feathers. No importa, she said. Those feathers won't make a difference to the children when the piñata is filled with candy. But after dinner, she mopped up the sauce and checked the mousetrap. But it was gone again. I am so busy that I'm forgetting to remember, she cried. She hurried to the cupboard to fetch another. And when it was set and ready to snap, she turned off the light and went to bed. Now, do you think she's forgetting? Where do you think those mice are going with all of those traps? Let's go on to the next page. Thursday. Rosa Maria simmered the beans. She searched for her favorite wooden spoon, the one she always liked to cook pajoyas with. But she couldn't find it. No importa, she said. The beans will taste just as good if I use another spoon. What do you think was happening? Where do you think her spoon went? Also, this mouse looks like he's almost a chef, doesn't it? She added water all day long until the beans were plump and soft. Then she scrubbed the stove and checked the mouse trap. But it was nowhere in sight. Cielos, she cried. Heavens, where is my mind? She hurried to the cupboard to fetch another, and when it was set and ready to snap, she turned off the light and went to bed. Oh no, what are you seeing down here? Things are happening. And the cake too. A candle, oh no. Friday. Rosa Maria picked up the cake and 7 candles. Tomorrow was the big day. Rosa Maria knew she mustn't forget anything, so she carefully went over the list one last time. After dinner, she wrapped the cake and checked the mousetrap. She couldn't believe her eyes. No mousetrap. Thank goodness I've got plenty. She hurried to the cupboard to fetch another, and when it was set and ready to snap, she turned off the light and went to bed. Oh no! Look at what's happening to that candle. Let's turn the page. Ooh, it looks like they're putting something together, doesn't it? Saturday, Rosa Maria cooked the rice. As the workers assembled little Catalina's present, she set the table and squeezed the juiciest lemons for her tree. Now, looking at this picture, is there any clues about what Catalina's present is? Check to see. This should give you a big clue. Let's see, she said, feeling very proud. Enchiladas, rice and beans. No dinner was complete without rice and beans. Birthday cake and lemonade. I know I have forgotten something, but what? The candles! But she only counted 6. No importa, she said. I will arrange the 6 candles in the shape of a 7, and little Catalina will be just as happy. Now everything is ready. Look here. Everything. Oh no. Did she forget something? This one says fill piñata. It's not crossed off. There's no candy in there. Oh no, little Catalina's going to be so disappointed. But was everything ready? Ooh, it doesn't tell us what this is, but what do you think's inside there? Do you think it's candy? I think so too. Oh my goodness. What does it look like is happening here? Look at that. Does it actually seem like the mice are helping her? Interesting. Now, if you look on this page, what did you see little Catalina's present was? A swing set, right? That afternoon, Rosa Maria's family filled her tiny casita. They ate the enchiladas and rice and beans. They drank the fresh squeezed lemonade, and they devoured the cake. Little Catalina loved her present, a swing set. And after every cousin had a turn, they chanted, La piñata, la piñata. They ran to the walnut tree and threw a rope over a high branch. Oh no. Whack! Whack! Little Catalina swung the piñata stick. Wait! Cried Rosa Maria, as she remembered what she'd forgotten. But it was too late. Crack! The piñata separated, and the children scrambled to collect the candy. How could that be? Rosa Maria puzzled. I must have filled it without even realizing. She laughed at her own forgetfulness as she hugged her granddaughter and said, Feliz cumpleaños, my little Catalina. Happy birthday. She didn't really fill it, did she? What do you see here? Oh no, is she going to figure it out? After everyone had gone, Rosa Maria tidied her kitchen and thought contentedly about the fiesta, the party. She pictured the happy look on little Catalina's face when the candy spilled from the piñata. But Rosa Maria still couldn't remember when she had filled it. No importa, she said. It was a wonderful day. But, is she going to figure it out? As Rosa Maria swept out the cupboard, she discovered the telltale sign of mice. Ratons, she cried. Where are my mousetraps? I will set them all. She inched to the floor, and when she did, something caught her eye. Look at that. She sees some candy. She looked closer. Maybe I didn't fill the piñata, she thought. Do you think she figured it out, that they helped her? What is she doing here? Doesn't it look like she's giving them a little bit of cake? Was it possible? She asked, shaking her head. Could I have had help? Rosa Maria looked at the leftovers. Too much for one person. And what was it her mother had always said? When there's room in the heart, there's room in the house, even for a mouse. Finate. Imagine that, she said. I remembered the words wrong all these years. Besides, how many could there be? 2, 4, no importa, she said. It doesn't matter if a few helpful mice live here too. And then she turned off the light and went to bed. Look at this. And never set another mouse trap again. Here is the cake. Here's the candle. Here's part of the bag. What else do you guys see? Oh, look, there's a piece of candy as a little pillow. Here's the mini piñata they used. Here is the chef, the person who's making the food. Over here, I see how this is kind of looking like a swing set, isn't it? Just like little Catalina had. Look, they have all little birthday hats. And this one's almost, it's like the grandma, almost like Rosa Maria. It even has the same kind of apron. That is such a funny story. All right, well now, if you want, you can talk to your mom or your dad about celebrations that you have as a family, or you could tell them about all the funny things you saw in here that could not happen in real life. Awesome job today.